Hey YouTube's K Kakuda. Give you a little update on the S10 project. I collected the brake lines and the fuel lines off the other 2000 S10 chassis, and I've been just pulling stuff apart, getting it ready to put it together. And that other chassis, the other 2000 S10, I took it all apart and I sold everything on Craigslist. I put an ad parting out and more or less sold everything. I sold the chassis to a guy that's going to put a 52 Willys on it. He's going to make a little street rod. And I still have the motor and tranny. I don't know the condition of this motor and tranny, so I talked to a machine shop. This motor is very popular. They go for like $1,000 out of the salvage yard used. So what he's interested in the cylinder head, and I was going to talk to him about buying the whole thing as a core and possibly making like $100 on that. And the transmission, I don't know anything about the transmission, but I seen that the junkyards are selling them for up to $1,000 because it's the 4L60E. And even on Craigslist, people are out of their garages are selling them for $400, $500, $600. And I don't know the condition of this stuff, so I'm selling as cores. So I'd be lucky if I could get $100 a piece for them. If I can sell the transmission to a transmission rebuild shop or something like that, it'd be a pretty good deal. Let's see, and that's about just a little update on the S10. Like I said, I just collected all the brake lines. I took them off the other truck because this one has no brake lines at all on it. So I got the brake lines that go across the rear end. I grabbed the emergency brake cables all the way up to the front. I grabbed all the brake lines and fuel lines throughout the whole chassis and all the way up to the front. And so I started putting some of them together. You can see the fuel line is all together coming from the filter coming up to the front. I have a fuel line coming from the front of the motor coming back. So all the fuel lines are more or less connected right now. And I just got to hook up. This one goes across the rear end, sits on top of the pumpkin, and then I don't know, the other brake line runs up to the front, and then the two comes from one front wheel to the other front wheel, and then comes up to the master cylinder. The truck that I got all the brake lines off of was an extended cab though, so I might have to shorten the brake line or put some extra kinks in it, bends in it. And the truck that I took this all off had ABS brakes too, but I have the ABS. I think the ABS unit is sitting right here. I'm not going to put ABS brakes in that truck though. Yeah, the ABS system's right here. So if I wanted to, I could put the ABS brake system in that truck, but it needs the room for when this thing's airbags go down. The wheels come way up and the wheel wells under the hood, and it's a clearance issue. I'm probably gonna have to put a little mini booster in there out of a Camaro, 4th generation Camaro. So Cape Carcuda signing out. Thanks for watching, and just do a little quick walk around on this little S10. It's really cool, and I have it online right now on Craigslist in the Space Coast area for $2,000. Somebody wants to snatch it up and finish the project. Everything's there. The motor and tranny's inside the truck, and now I get all the fuel lines and brake lines. It just has to be put together. The other truck has the dashboard. I started taking the dashboard out of it, and if somebody wanted to turn it over from standard to automatic, I have the wire harness and the automatic steering column that I can put in here. And I have a transmission that, like I said, I'm not too sure what the deal is with that transmission. So Cape Cod Cuda signing out. Thanks for watching, and stay small, keep it all.